congratulations to Zai at aabangan natin ang pagkanilang lupang hinirang dyan sa Dallas, Texas. And right now, pag-uusapan natin itong tinatawag nilang kauna-unahang trade and tourism and humanitarian mission to the Philippines. Kasama natin ang Chairman and CEO of Data Logics International. He is also head of the mission and Executive Director of the Philippine-American Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Gus Mercado. Magandang umaga po.
Magandang umaga po.
Tell us, what prompted you to come up with this particular mission?
Actually, two things prompted us. The first is the fervent desire of Filipino-Americans in the United States who have pusong Pinoy, to come back and help the country, in the areas of in trade and investments, tourism. And then we also have, as part of this mission, a humanitarian day. Yeah.
But,
and the second impetus, of course, came from President Noynoy himself. He invited us to the inaugural last July, and he gave this speech, "Come back to your home country and bring American investors," which he repeated in the United States recently. And that's why we're here. That's exactly what we did.
And you had a medical mission recently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our first day, last Sunday, was spent in Batangas, some of the poorest areas there, and we were able to treat a record 1,631 medical and dental patients in one day.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yes,
How many doctors did you have with you?
60 doctors and nurses.
60 doctors, and these
Right.
were all from the U.S.?
No, a combination.
Combination.
Yeah, mostly from here, actually. But we provided the funding and the organization of the event. So that set us on the right foot. And then followed by, of course, our visits to the 5 Calabarzon provinces with American investors and PhilAm baby boomers who are looking for retirement opportunities and real estate investments in the country.
Okay, let's start with the humanitarian portion, because you have 3 portions: the trade, investment, and humanitarian.
And tourism.
And tourism, yeah. So you had a humanitarian already, but you have a humanitarian week, a humanitarian day, right?
Yes. In last February, we responded to the Ondoy incident in a big way. We partnered with the Pasay City Chamber of Commerce, which is our sister chamber, and we went to the devastated areas, and we brought medicine, food, and clothing, and 50 brand new wheelchairs to the affected regions. Tomorrow, or today, we are going to visit a couple of NGOs. One is the Golden Acres, which is a sanctuary for homeless senior citizens, and at the same time, this National Training Center for Boys in Tanay. So, that is the heart of our trade mission. We are also here to perform humanitarian services.
And then you also have trade, investments.
Right.
And you said that a lot of baby boomers are wanting to invest in the Philippines, especially
Yes.
for retirement.
Right.
Tell us about your investors. Who are these? What are they into?
Well, in addition to baby boomers, who comprise the majority of our delegation, we have American investors also representing very big organizations. Verizon is represented, American Airlines is represented, Valhalla, Data Logics, and many others. And some are really ready to enter into joint venture partnerships with appropriate Philippine companies. And we are hosted by some very wonderful people. Ver Santos, who is the Regional Director of NEDA, Ricky Osmond, who represents the private sector, and then DTI and DOT are our hosts. In addition, Dr. Mina Gabor, as I said, who was the president of our sister chamber, the Pasay City Chamber, will take us to Subic and Clark for a day of investment talks.
Well, what sort of investments are they interested in?
Several. We did a survey of the delegation, and some are interested in agribusiness, some are interested in high-tech partnerships. They would like to represent the BPO organizations here in the United States. Some are interested in food products. To propagate them in the United States, and alternate sources of energy. It's varied. It's varied, and we have guest delegates also from California and 6 other states.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Right.
And you also have a tourism aspect in your mission.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Right.
What attractions are you planning to go to in the Philippines?
Right. The last time we had a trade mission, it was very heavy on presentations and show and tell. And I don't have to belabor what happened at the grandstand, but we would like to shore up the tourism industry in the Philippines in our own small way, starting with us. We want to show the world that the Philippines is still one of the prettiest and safest countries to visit. So by example, we're here. Well, whatever happened, I know was an isolated incident, and it never bothered us.
So you plan to promote the Philippines in the U.S. also?
In the U.S., Canada. We have representatives from Canada, by the way.
Yeah. How many members do you have all over America?
Oh, we have 40 Philippine-American Chambers of Commerce under a federation of chambers. We represent the one in Texas, which is one of the biggest. And we focus on different regions. Okay, Chicago focuses on Western Visayas. The Northwest Chambers focus on Cebu. We focus on Calabarzon.
Oh, okay. So good luck. Thank you very much. Have any message for people watching in the U.S. or being seen live in the U.S. also?
Yes. I'm appealing to more business owners and more tourists from the United States to come and join us here. We have a new president who is dynamic, and we welcome you with open arms. We have an investor-ready economy here, so come over. And I would like to, parting words, I'd like to again thank our hosts who have graciously, the 5 governors of Calabarzon, of course, the President, Dr. Mina Gabor, Mr. Ver Santos, Ricky Osman, all our friends who are always here to welcome us with open arms. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. And hari nawa ay ulitin namin ito, if not every 3 years, every year. No? So we can bring more investors and more tourists to this country. Yan lang po ang aming magagawang tulong. And it's a way of paying back to our native country.
It's fantastic. At hope magtuloy-tuloy na po yan. Yearly na sana.
Sana yearly.
Oo. So thank you very much and good luck po sa inyo. Magandang umaga.
Salamat po.
That was Mr. Gus Mercado, Chairman and CEO of Data Logics International at head po ng First Trade and Tourism Humanitarian Mission to the Philippines. Magbabalik po ang The Morning Show kay Alice.